Scholars? Welcome back to another video. Today I am doing my read with me for Fishman Island. So we are in Fishman Island. We've just met back up with Cammy, and now there might be some of like Arlong's old crew potentially that now has it out for Luffy and the others. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're gonna go from there. So it's been a while since I did my last read with me. The last read with me I did was in Marineford. It was this one where I was just in tears. And then for post-war, I kind of took a break from any read with me's or anything like that. I just kind of absorbed post-war by myself, and I am so glad I did, because I hurt even more in post-war than I did in Marineford. So I was glad to go through that one alone. I was glad for it. But yes, we are back with Read With Me. So of course, before I get started, I have to do my shout outs from the last Read With Me video. The first one goes to JD, who left me the wonderful comment saying, "We're so sorry, Haley, but it had to be done." Because y'all are the ones who recommended me to do that read with me. So after my reaction, I had a lot of "I'm sorry's, but this has to be done." So thanks, guys. But JD, thank you for always commenting on my videos, and I appreciate you always watching. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. So the next shout out goes to Jacob Baker. He commented that I made a good parallel between Makarov and Whitebeard, and that they actually shared the same dub VA. I thought that was really cool. I didn't know they shared the same dub voice actor. So that was a little tidbit I didn't know, but I appreciated knowing. So Jacob, thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it very much. So the final shout out for this video goes to Tori. Your comment saying that you understood, you felt me. I'm so glad. I got a lot of love and like I get your pain type feels from this last video. She asked if I was going to watch these chapters in the anime. I did, and watching it in the anime hurt just as much as reading it in the manga. And the voice acting for Luffy in the anime, brilliant. Just brilliant. So yes, I did watch it in the anime. I still cried, but I did. It was good to watch it through the anime as well instead of just reading the manga. So I do enjoy doing both. But that is all the shoutouts for this video. Now I'm going to be starting at chapter 609. This one might be a little bit shorter because it's like midday and I do have some stuff I have to get done today. So this one might end up being just a little bit shorter. I'll still try to read at least 4 to 5 chapters. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have no idea what to expect on Fishman Island. I don't have coffee today. I just have water. I know that's very boring, but as it is afternoon and not morning, I didn't want coffee. I just wanted water. So, cheers. But let us start chapter 609, Adventure on Fishman Island, and the cover page is beautiful. It is beautiful. And we start with Sanji absolutely enjoying himself with the mermaids, as we figured he would be. And Luffy can't swim. Oh, but he could be in a bubble if he wanted to. I don't know if this is important to note or anything, but Chopper did say like he was concerned of Sanji's nosebleeds, whatever. But Sanji's blood type is pretty rare. I'm just gonna note it, just in case, just a little nugget. Yes, Jinbei. We need to see Jinbei. I am looking forward to seeing him. Oh. That's so sweet. Luffy saying, "When Ace died 2 years ago, I wouldn't have made it without him. I want to see Jinbei." Oh, yes, they did promise to me here. He's not on the island. Why? I figured he quit being a warlord. former Fishman pirates weren't allowed to stay here anymore? Why? Lot of stuff happened on the island? Like what? And now someone from the palace is coming? The Neptune brothers? I feel like I've seen this guy in the middle. Fuka. I don't recognize the name, but that face looks so familiar. Oh dear. They gave themselves away. Oh no. His blood type is SRH negative. We can't let him die such an idiotic death. Usopp has been dragging Sanji ever since they got on the Sunny to go down to Fishman Island, and I'm kind of loving it. I love it. I love their banter. So these guys think humans are inferior. It is forbidden to share blood with humans. Why? It was laid down by humans. We're getting more on Fisher Tiger from what we learned about him in Boa's backstory. I'm sure because the captain of the Fishman Pirates orders them, they're just gonna come without a fight. Yeah, that's gonna work. And as you should, Luffy. I said I'm not listening to you. Oh, he stopped. Okay, that sea beast is kind of cute after he stopped it. But I'm pretty sure Luffy used Haki to stop it just now. And they stole the ship and left. Someone's attacking people on their way here. Surprise, surprise. Ah, they were gonna give Jim. Dang it. What is Jinbei's message to them? No, they missed the chance. What is Jinbei's message? Okay, so that was 609. Not too much happened. I mean, I guess a lot happened, but you know what I mean. Sanji's new condition of not being able to handle being around women is a little bit of a problem coming into Fishman Island, and it's a little humorous. They're playing it up for humor quite a bit. Usually it is kind of funny though, because usually the gags of like, oh, a nosebleed or anything like that is never taken to the extent of like, oh, like he's actually lost a lot of blood, like he needs help. So it's very funny that Oda is actually playing into the gag and being like, no, this condition isn't normal. He needs help. He needs blood back because he's losing too much. Now, that is a little funny. I hope that it kind of like dies down as we continue going along. Just because that does kind of impair, I think, some of the more prominent features of Sanji's personality. So I'm wondering how long that is gonna last. I mean, I still love Sanji. It's still funny at this point. We'll see how it goes. I want to know what Jinbei's message is. I want to know who's stopping people from coming to Fishman Island, and I want to know why all the former Fishman pirates had to leave. There's already a lot going on plot-wise, so I'm curious to see where that goes. But we're gonna go ahead and just, whoops. Oh, my mother. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into chapter 610, which is Madame Charlie, Fortune Teller. And Vivi was the cover page. And Sanji's good to go. Huh? Sanji can't remember what he was doing? What? I don't know why that stumped me, but it did. How does he not remember? I know, like, blood loss can, like, affect you, but it shouldn't have given him memory loss. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm not gonna get hung up on this. I say that, I'm hung up on it. Why can't he? Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that later. Oh man, poor Sanji. Sanji's nightmares just continue. The people who gave him the blood. That's funny. Luffy has got hit by venom while fighting the Fishman, but he fought back poison because he fought Magellan and Impel down, and he was so poisoned by Magellan that created antibodies in his body. That's cool. I kind of got poisoned to death. Yeah, that's not something to laugh about. Usopp's right. The swordsman with the octopus legs was the only one to block his attack. Yep. Blue-ringed octopus merman. Cool. I put some poison into Straw Hat without thinking. I hope I didn't kill him. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you look cool! Madame Charlie. A Mako shark mermaid. She looks super cool. Of course, Luffy's gonna ask if mermaids poop, because that's exactly how his mind works. Oh dear. Aw, she seems nice. He bumped into an old friend. Papagu did? Oh, Madame Charlotte was there when the Great Age of Pirates began. She foresaw the Battle of Marineford and the death of... That's freaky. That's an interesting power that she's got. Now they're going to the Mermaid Cafe. Oh dear, Luffy's gonna throw a fit because they don't have meat. Ah! Brook and Papagu are together! And of course, Brook is loving being with the mermaids as well. And now they're all getting back together. Oh, Vanderdecken, yeah. Bandit of the Seas. The whole country's been looking for him for years. Have a feeling he's gonna come into play later on. He sends a love letter to the mermaid princess every week. And now he's threatening her. Interesting. King Neptune is the king of Fishman Island. That's nice. Of course, the princess is the youngest. She's got her 3 older brothers to look out for her. Oh, the original Vanderdecken did die on Fishman Island. But the current captain is just one of his descendants, not the original. Okay, that makes sense. Seeing the different types of like mermen, fishmen, and all of that is actually really cool. The candy factory. It's the flag of Charlotte Linlin of the New World, also known as Big Mom. Okay. So she's taken over in Whitebeard's place. Charlotte Linlin. That is a name. We've heard of Big Mom before, but we've never like seen anything related to her until now. All she asks for in exchange is loads of sweets. That's reasonable. My type of lady. But if Big Mom is protecting you guys, she must be a good guy. Whitebeard never asked for anything in return. Of course he wouldn't. Big Mom might just be in it for the business. And the fact that Luffy asks if he's ever gonna meet Big Mom just like guarantees that he's gonna meet her at some point. That huge mansion is Papagu's home. Wow. What? Madame Charlie saw the future? Luffy will bring ruin to Fishman Island? That's not ominous at all, especially because all of her visions have come true up to this point. That's a little foreboding. But so will it actually be like Luffy's fault, or will it be he's in a fight on Fishman Island, and whoever he's fighting against brings ruin. So it's not just like him alone, it's like a joint effort, I guess you'd say. Like he's probably protecting like Cammy or someone. Maybe even prediction time, he's gonna protect the princess from that Van den Decker. Wow, I lost his name. That Pirate of the Flying Dutchman. Like he's gonna be protecting the princess from him, and like their battle will like destroy Fishman Island. Will it have to be like maybe he's fighting the new Fishman pirates who seem to have it out for him, or like he's defending Jinbei's honor or something? I don't know. Huh. That's not good news. But I will say, besides that, I don't know why I got so hung up on it, but and if it's nothing, just let me know in the comments, because I don't want to think about it if it doesn't mean anything. But how come Sanji didn't remember anything before he passed out? He couldn't remember where he was, how he got there, what had happened. Why? On the Sunny, it didn't seem like he forgot what happened when he was having the nosebleeds and whatever on the Sunny. So what made it different? I don't know. If I'm thinking too much into this, just let me know. But we're gonna go straight into 611 from here. In the cover page is Karu figure skating with penguins, and that is, I didn't know I needed to see that, but I absolutely needed to see that. Okay, that's cool. This giant ship is named Noah, like Noah's Ark from the Bible. That's kind of cool. Who's escaping? Gyro? A South Blue pirate. Just when I thought we made it past the sleeping Kraken, we were surrounded by sea beasts. So they ran away. Okay, so these are pirates who ran away. Dosen, Zio, and Daruma. Hody Jones, new Fishman pirate captain. Why does he look like Arlong? Is he like Arlong's brother? Arlong's like relative in some sense? You're taking too many. What does he take? Is he taking drugs? What is that? Is he drugging himself to make himself more powerful? The first floor is the criminal store. That's interesting. Of course, it's Nami trying to bamboozle the store clerk, and then she just takes Papa Goo for everything he has. King Neptune just decided to pop down out of nowhere on a whale. A pet whale. He looks a little intimidating, in a sense. Didn't we see that shark? Oh, that is the shark they saved in the yes, they saved the shark from the Kraken. Oh, and now they are invited to the castle. Wow. So this guy Hody went to confront the pirates who fled. He's in handcuffs. It is a drug. Okay, yeah, wow. And he is just destroying the ship. The handcuffs are to show that he can sink the ship without having to use his hands. That's a single dose of the steroids will double their strength. 2 pills double it. So he just took a whole handful of them, so his strength, like, continued. The price is shortening their lives. But he didn't seem to care because... What? The humans are responsible for Fisher Tiger's death. That's what we learned already. We will carry on Arlong's will. The dark and pitiful history of the Fishman will end with our generation. So, Hody wants to take the throne from Neptune and drag humanity into chaos. So he definitely shares a lot of the same ideology as Arlong. Who is he? Is he Arlong's brother? That has to be it. That has to be it. Or like his cousin, relative. I don't know if it'd be father. I don't think it would be son. It has to be like a brother or a cousin. Huh. Okay, so yeah, we are getting so much more on Arlong now than we ever did in Arlong Park. So it's going to be very interesting because obviously Arlong is tied to Fisher Tiger. So the fact that Fisher Tiger had freed all these people from slavery and started the Fishman Pirates, Arlong was probably part of that original Fishman pirate group and held a grudge against the humans because of slavery in the first place, and because Fisher Tiger died because of humans and like their negligence and them not wanting to mix blood with fishmen, probably drove Arlong to hate humans even more and just take everything out on the humans. It's kind of what I'm gathering. And we kind of got tidbits of that with Boa's backstory when she kind of introduced us to Fisher Tiger and the Celestial Dragon slavery, how all of that was working. So it is easy to see how, you know, you have two people who experience the same fate, like Boa and Arlong, and they react to very different ways. So, okay, wow. Let's go straight into 612. This is getting interesting. Oh, Caribou got out. Yeah. Oh, he's nasty. A little, He's wanting to sell the mermaids. Oh, he's gross. And now they're gonna think the Straw Hats are the ones who kidnapped the mermaids. Yeah, now they're talking to Madame Charlie, and so all of it's looking very bad against them right now. They were going to honor them for saving his sister's pet. Oh, that was the shark. Now they're very precautious against. And now they're being taken up to the castle by King Neptune. And he's thanking them for saving Megalo from the Kraken. Aww. He seems like a nice guy. And Zorro's already there. Of course he's there and he's just drinking, having a grand old time. Frankie said... What? Whoa, what? Frankie said he's looking for the family of someone called... Oh! Oh! Oh, that hurt. Oh! He's looking for Tom's family. Oh. Okay. And Robin went to find some sort of historical thing. Is there a poneglyph in Fishman Island? Because please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. I want to know more about the poneglyphs. Oh, please tell me she finds one. Oh. So that's the only place in the world where the light reaches the ocean floors. Which is why they decided to settle there. The roots of the giant sun tree Eve reach this place and bring the light. So there is a treasure tree Adam, and now there's a great ancient sun tree named Eve. There's some very interesting biblical stuff hidden in One Piece, and I kind of love it. I love it. Interesting. There's a tree that can transfer light 30,000 feet underwater. When sun shines on the surface, the seafloor is illuminated as well. When night falls there, it grows dark here. Yeah, okay, yeah, they said it. The sun tree Eve, maybe it has some connection with the jewel tree Adam that Sunny was made from. Yes. Wow, their palace is beautiful. Gorgeous castle. Oh, that's pretty. They're scolding the king. That's kind of funny. What happened to the princess? There's a catfish and a seahorse merman. Luffy did smell something and he took off. Yep. He had to have found the kitchen in some way. Where did you just enter into, Luffy? You can't... Oh, dear. Oh, he was just standing on the princess. Like, that's fine. A giant smelt mermaid princess. Aw, she looks so cute. He scared her. Of course he did. Of course he did. He wanted food and found the princess instead because of course Luffy would. There's a lot going on. There is a lot happening right now. A lot of moving parts as Fishman Island continues to unfold. So they still don't have Sanji or Chopper with them. They're back where Madame Charlie is. And the others are finally up to the castle where they're about to meet up with Zoro, presumably. And people think that they've come to kidnap mermaids. And now they think that because of Madame Charlie's fortune telling that they're going to do something horrible. But now they're at the castle with the king. So it's not going to look the greatest. Even though they've done absolutely nothing, they always seem to attract trouble to themselves. So we'll see how this goes. I think that's where I'm gonna end it, is on Luffy meeting the princess. I liked these stretch of chapters. We got just enough plot and some information on what is going on without fully like diving into it like completely. There's a lot of setup happening. There's some tidbits of information being dropped. Oh yeah, Frankie and Robin aren't with the crew. Robin or Frankie is off trying to find Tom's family, which I think is so sweet. I would love to see that reunion, but I'm also really scared to see that reunion because maybe Tom's family isn't as loving to humans as Tom was. I'm not sure. Hopefully they don't harbor any grudge towards Frankie. I want that reunion to go really well. I'd love to see that reunion, to see how Frankie deals with it, how he approaches them. I really want to see that. Robin, on the other hand, Miss Ma'am, is going to find some sort of historical thing, which in my mind could be nothing other than a poneglyph. That there's a poneglyph in Fishman Island somewhere and she knew it because maybe during her time with the Revolutionary Army she knew more about it, or that was something she had learned beforehand, like before Ohara had burned, and she kept that memory and that knowledge to herself all this time, and now she's finally here and she's gonna go find a poneglyph. I'm excited. I want to see the poneglyph. I want to follow Robin's perspective to see her hunt after this historical thing. Even if it's not just a poneglyph, if it's something else historical wise, I still want to follow her perspective to see what she sees. I want to know. I want to know so bad. Yes, there's a lot of good things happening. There's some chaos happening because, as always with Oda's arcs, there's so much happening all at once, but despite all of it happening, we're still getting like into like the beginning of the arc. It's still all set up, so even though it seems like it's a lot, it's really not. It's just kind of all the pieces are moving into place as of right now. So yeah, I'm curious to see where this is gonna go and to see how all of this is gonna kind of fall into place and what the prophecy or fortune telling thing was all about. We have the Flying Dutchman pirates, the Fishman pirates with their connection to Arlong. We have Luffy meeting the princess and the king, and we have the mermaids being captured. There's a lot going on. It's interesting. This is setting up to be a very good arc, so I am looking forward to it. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching with me. Make sure you're on the lookout for my Oshinoko review. It's coming out this Thursday, and then next week will be my Fishman Island review, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will see you next time, scholars.